Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today we are going to be creating this pretty card. We have done some dry embossing, some heat embossing, and then we've die cut this beautiful butterfly. So our sentiment is coming from the Celebration set, Heartfelt Blooms. We're going to use the Thinking of You. Like I said, we embossed using the garden trellis. This is a beautiful folder. And then the butterfly came from the Move Me Thinlits from the annual catalog. So let's go ahead and get started. For our card base, we are using a piece of Berry Burst. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I have a piece of Basic Black that is cut 4 by 5 1/4. Another piece of Berry Burst, 3 3/4 by 5. I have a piece of our metallic edged Berry Burst ribbon, and that's probably about 10 inches or so. And then we are also using another piece of Basic Black and Whisper White. And let me just, I think I forgot my dimension, I want to be sure. 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. So this is 2 1/4 by 4. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think what we'll do is we'll start with our embossing. So I'm going to grab the Big Shot. I'm going to use my regular Big Shot platform, and I have 2 acrylic plates here. I'm going to take my Berry Burst layer and put that inside our trellis embossing folder, and we will run that through. I love the detail to this folder. It is so pretty. Look at that. You get great dimension there. Okay, all right, so then let's do some more die cutting. We're going to put in our magnetic plate, and we are going to die cut the butterfly now. So in my original, the background is black, and then I'm using the top portion in Berry Burst for that. So on the black layer of our card that is going to set behind the 3 3/4, you can cut 2 butterflies from this piece. So you don't want to waste all of that paper. You can go ahead and cut out 2 more butterflies to use for one for this project and one for another. So just a way to save some paper. I'm going to go ahead and push that back through, and then we're going to cut another. And if you had any other little dies for black, you could definitely throw in a few smaller ones there as well. Cut our butterfly in the Berry Burst. I am going to layer those 2 pieces together. Now we can go ahead and run our die brush over our butterfly. All right, so now you can see we're going to layer that over our black to make that pop. Beautiful. I love the butterfly in this set. That die set also does the cool effect, you know, of making the butterfly flutter, as well as there's a hummingbird in there. So take a look at that in the annual catalog. It is super, super neat set to have in your collection. All right, so we're going to go ahead now and layer up our pieces. So let me grab my fast fuse. Love how that black just really makes that pop. Let's give our card a nice crease while we're here. Okay. All right, so now we have our 2 pieces here, and we can go ahead, and what I did with my original is I secured these 2 pieces, and then I wrapped the ribbon around both of them. You could have done it in between the white and the black. Go ahead and just tie myself a knot. Okay. And then we're going to give ourselves a nice cut. Get my ribbon scissors here. like that. Beautiful. Okay, now we can go ahead and heat emboss. So, alright, so I have a scrap piece of paper here that I am going to lay that layer on. I'm going to grab my embossing buddy, and I'm just going to run that over the bottom to eliminate static. I have my Thinking of You here, as well as my silver embossing powder and my Versamark. This is my old dirty Versamark, but that's okay because we're going to do the silver, so it's not going to show. So I just want to get this straight. Beautiful. Now we can go ahead and pour our silver right over that. And I like to give it a little flick from the back. Looks good. I'm going to pick up our embossing powder and put that right back in there. Just like that. And now we can emboss. So let me grab my heat tool. We have two settings on our heat tool, a high and a low. I'm going to do this on high. So I'm going to turn this on. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere our butterfly. I'm going to use the multi-purpose glue for that. And I'm just going to spread some out here along the edges, the wider sections. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and layer that right on top. And you know I like to drop a block. Let's drop our fast fuse until I get my block. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so while we let that set, we can go ahead now and adhere this layer. Add some fast fuse to that. Oop, I just got something on there. We're going to lay that down. Man, I love Berry Burst. The white and the black, it just pops. I love it. Alright, so let me find my dimensionals. I'm going to cut the edge of my dimensional. I think I'm probably going to use just a piece like this. I'm going to peel that off. We're going to put that on the back of our butterfly. That might be a little too long. Right down the center. Probably, let's see. That looks good. Look how pretty. I love it. I love it. And this could be done in all of the in colors or any color and it would look fabulous. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you loved today's project as much as I do. You can find a full supply list in the description of the video to purchase any of today's products in my online store. And I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.